Good morning, Raisin Roans Ranch Nation. I thought I would share with you today the meds that I'm feeding Becky. And we are going to try something different today, and you can follow along to see if she eats her meds. So I've got all her meds lined up on my table. We've got the Regimate. I'm feeding a capful of the vitamin E supplement. This is the med that I've had a hard time finding. She gets 13 of these twice a day, and they're anywhere from $1 per pill, and we found them for 9 cents a pill. If we go pick them up tomorrow, if they don't go up on us. If you're feeding 13 twice a day for the next 100 days, that freaked me out at $1 a pill. So this is Banamine, the generic brand. She's getting 6 mLs, and I'm just going to put that on her food. And then she is getting, that is also the generic brand, 6 cc's of that. This medicine right here is also expensive, and she's getting all of these twice a day. So that little bottle's not going to even last me a week. And I think we paid $123 for it, and we found it for $77, and then found it again for $55 at a compound place in Weatherford. And then we had someone post in one of my threads, and I found it for $40. But I have to buy quite a few bottles to make the shipping worth it, not to go to Weatherford. And then this is the SMZ, and I've got 18 pills there. So I had someone suggest to me warm water. So I've got warm water here, and I've got my little cup. Let's open this up for those of you who are not understanding any of this at this point. Becky is one of our mares that is in foal, and mid last week, let you stare at my cat while I tell you the story. Mid last week, I noticed signs of placentitis and called in a vet who was able to come immediately and confirm that that's what it is. All right, we're going to put the SMZ tablets in there. So basically, she is 100 days out from foaling, probably 94 days out from her safe zone, 113 from 340. And she is trying to abort. So we're trying to prevent that. Okay, the SMZ tablets went in there. They generally, as you can see, are already dissolving. These don't dissolve very well. So I'm going to put those in there as well. We have ordered a pill grinder off of Amazon, and it should be here today. So I bought her a new bucket that is clean and pink. If you see all those buckets right there, that's how many horses I have to feed. So we've got the new bucket right here. I had Tennessee go to Tuskie's, and we're big into bluebonnet feeds, so she found one that the third ingredient was molasses. So yeah, for sure. This is Becky's 4th day on meds, and we got, ooh, that's sticky. Oh, I bet that smells good. That smells good. Okay. First 2 days she ate her medications, but we just steadily increased. different things that she needs. So let's squirt that in there. And basically, this is what we're doing. So, by yesterday, oh, come on, get off there. I don't know if I could just squirt that with the needle. I've never tried that before. Yeah, that worked. But now it's all over my hand. She went off eating her food. And I can't blame her. That's some pretty nasty line up there. I was putting raw honey in it, and I cannot open the Cairo. It has been used, so it's got sticky and it's enclosed. So I haven't been able to try that yet, but I have done honey, and really, what's much more sweeter than honey, you know? So I know I've had a lot of people say, well, let's try, let's go look at a pretty horse while I talk. This is Lucy. So she is also on foal. Let's try applesauce or maple syrup or molasses in with your feed. But if she's not eating the honey, I don't think applesauce would make much difference. Maybe the molasses, and that's why we went to this different feed, or the Cairo that I can't get into. So we are going to try the new feed here in a minute and see what we get. So I'm gonna let you go for a second. I'll mix this up and then clean my hands off from the Banamine I got on there, and then we will pick this back up here in a second. Alright guys, I forgot that I also add this twice a day. It's probiotics. I give her a cup morning and night. You give probiotics to anything that you're giving antibiotics to. It's just kind of a unspoken rule of thumb. And I forgot to put it in my lineup. But don't forget to give your probiotics when giving antibiotics. Alright guys, here's the finished project. All the meds are in. I put a little extra oats and some rice bran in there. Let's go. Let's go see if Becky eats it. Morning, baby girl. Alright, it is Sunday, about 10:30. We did have a freeze last night. There's Cowie. She is in fall. But it's warmed up to in the 40s now. There's the Becky. There's the Becky. Good morning, Becky. Becky. She's smelling it. What do you think? Yeah. Let's give her a look over while she's deciding whether she's gonna eat. All right, Miss Becky. All right, I do believe her udder has gone down a little. We still have wax, but that's been from days ago. I was told to quit checking the color of her milk. So that wax is probably 4 days old. We still got the edema underneath. She does appear to be eating. I've got baby motion right there. Okay, if I thought she was gonna foal anytime soon, one of the things that happens is we will have an indentation right here, and that's not going on. I do feel she's tightening back up. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm gonna look at her vulva. It is not, I'm just not gonna subject y'all to that, but it is not swollen or elongated. I do believe she's turning the corner. The belly's still big, but that's just Becky. And we're eating. Hey, 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 hey. That's a good sign. Because if we, developed a point where she's not going to eat her meds, and yes, guys, I know you can syringe it, but this mare is 1,500 pounds, 2 hands, and Becky does what Becky wants. You put a halter on her and you show her a worming tube syringe, she's going to lift her head up higher than not even my husband, can do it, because she just doesn't like to be wormed. I don't blame her. So same thing with meds. You're not going to be able to put meds in a syringe and get that into her orally through that mouth with her head up there. So this is a big plus, a big bonus that she is eating right now, because that means we can continue to give her all her meds in hopes that she does not abort. And just one less worry off my back at this point, that she is going to eat that. So the feed is what changed it, and it had heavy molasses in it. It was the third ingredient. It's not the most nutritious thing, I get it, but right now we're just trying to get the meds in her so that she doesn't abort, so we can sacrifice a little bit of nutrition. All right, guys, that was a big win for us. Thank you for joining me today, and y'all have the rest of a good day.